to make a quick screen record to help you with the islands here. Um, I'm sitting on the Brevard County Property Appraisers map, looking at the islands. This is Aquarina subdivision right here. And I want you to be able to see exactly where the islands are. Actually, let me shut this measurement tool off. You actually got several parcels showing on the islands here. And I'm sending you Clayton Bennett's information. I've started to communicate with him about that. This one island, I'll open this measurement tool real quick and put it on square acres. Kind of come in and try to quickly select this island to show you how big each island is. This one is roughly 6.41 acres as I measure it that way. I think it's about 5.5 if I measure it off of what the tax card shows on clicking on those individual ones. This one over here is measuring, oh shoot, let me change that because I want to follow the tree line for you there. This one's measuring 1.86 acres on this side. Of course, this little one is just wetlands. I've got an old wetland survey for you on this island here, and I'm going to attach that and send it to you. I think I've also got that attached to the MLS. Look under documents on MLS. I've got a couple of documents there for you. But what I wanted to do was to show you the island and exactly how to access the island from nautical miles from different locations. My guess is you're going to, and I'll back all the way out here to kind of show you on the map here. My guess is you're going to come in from the 192 Causeway. That's a great place to drop a boat. There's a public boat ramp, and I'm going to show you exactly how to get to the island from that. But first I'm going to zoom in here and just kind of show you. You're probably familiar with this already. You've got the 404 Pineda Causeway here. You've got the O'Galley Causeway here, and then the 192 Causeway here. I'm going to zoom in right on that 192 Causeway because I want you to see this public boat ramp. This is a great place to drop, leave your car, drop the boat, and you're right in here coming right through this channel. You can see that channel right there going straight out and then gets you into the channel out here. So real quick, I'm going to put on the measurement tool. I'm going to go to nautical miles, and I'm going to show you if you come right off this 192 and come down and work your way down, you're actually going to come down approximately 11.5 miles. Yeah, 11.6 miles. And then you're going to turn in, cut in towards the islands. You can see here in the aerials that this area has got really good water depth to it. There's a couple of sloughs in here where you've got some shallow spots. Just be careful of that. When you come in, you may decide to come in just like this and come straight up that darker slough to look at this island here. And then ultimately, there's like a little landing area right in here where you can pull the boat up, hop out, and walk on the island. The island is difficult to walk on, so just to give you a heads up on that. The next thing I want to show you is if you're coming from the island going down to the inlet, exactly how far that is. It is getting down to the inlet is about 4.24 nautical miles. Getting actually out the inlet, you're right around 5.5 nautical miles. It gives you a good idea of some locations there, and hopefully this is helpful for you as well. The other thing that I want to show you is on these are set up as multiple parcels, and the zoning is AU zoning. I've got under the documents on the listing the AU zoning and some other stuff. Now the AU zoning, I've been working with Clayton Bennett because the AU zoning basically shows that it would be one buildable house here. But since these are actually as separate parcels and these parcels date back to a certain date, Clayton Bennett feels as though if you really did want to put three houses on this piece, you really could put three on this and one on this. This piece here, if I open up that measurement tool again and kind of follow this tree line, and I'm going to put this on acres, you can see that, oops, let me do that again. If I follow this tree and shoreline here, this piece is approximately 2 acres. And then this piece over here, if I try to kind of follow this tree line on this one, this one is approximately 6.14 acres. The tax card shows a little bit smaller acreage. I think on this one piece here, the tax card actually is showing this somewhere in a 5.5 acre area. But I will go ahead and cut off that tool and let you kind of see the lot itself or the island itself. The water coming in here, I want to show you also exactly if, let me open this measurement tool one more time. I'm going to put it on linear feet because I want you to see exactly how far it is from the island itself. We have kind of come up this way once or twice with the boat, and this is the dock right here, 3,542 square feet from here to the riverfront property. Now, this riverfront property, if I were you offering and working something out with this guy, I would either want to obtain all of it if I were you, or obtain the riverfront lot with the islands. Of course, the riverfront lot, which is right here, gives you good access for building, right? So I could imagine staging a barge here and bringing building materials to here. Initially bring, either generator or solar power cell and battery pack to set up on the island so that you have power to start doing your build, get your well drilled and your septic, all that can be brought over by barge to build here. So I think it's important to either obtain access rights to this during the build or to do that just all together. There is another way to access kind of directly across from here. Let me open up that measurement tool one more time and bring it across. Let me do that again. Let me put it on nautical miles. If you come from here and come straight across to here, somewhere right in here, let me find it, it's right here. I think that's it right there. Is that it? I think this location is a park. Yes, it is. All right. So this location is a park. There's a pier. And then I believe the people that live on what's called VIP Island, which is right here, all these people, I'm pretty sure they access either right here or they access right here. Yeah, here's the second boat drop area. So, and then they park their cars in this area, or there's also a business, like a, there it is. There's another area here, and maybe this is where they park. But they do have some off-site parking for this VIP island here. And these properties, you're kind of jammed up in there pretty tight on VIP Island. But there are a couple of, I think there's one point here that's a decent size. And then there's another island, I believe, that has a house on it right up here somewhere that recently sold for like $1.5 million or $1.25 million or something like that. But anyways, um, that gives you an idea. That's about 2 nautical miles coming across this way. But for all intents purposes, what you really want to do is you want to have 3,500 foot access to here. And then from here, getting up to the Publix, for instance, is, let me get up there and show you exactly how far that is. That's actually right up here, just beyond Cove. All right, so this would give you, that house is right about 7.89 miles from the Publix. So that would be the ultimate to have that quick access to the river there. All right, I appreciate it. Sorry to make the video a little bit longer than I intended, but I wanted you to feel pretty comfortable on location of those islands and getting over there via boat to check them out. We'll talk real soon, and I'll send you a link on this to a YouTube. I'll upload it to YouTube and send you the link to make it easy and so you don't have to download it. All right, Antonio, thanks so much. Talk soon.